Hey y'all, welcome back to Mulberry Branch Farm. My name is Ashley and it has been a while since I've actually picked this up. But today it's one of our favorite types of videos. It's gonna be talking about Miss Tulip, and she's gonna be having her second set of babies. Tulip, can you tell us how you're feeling about this occasion? Besides hating being in here? No comment? And she's not showing y'all, but the udder that this girl is sporting, it just is really, really beautiful. Really, you can kind of sneak in and see that fore udder extension just from here, and it's not bad. Not bad. But I think we're probably within 24 hours. Her ligaments are still barely. They are barely there, but they're there. Yeah, you can just barely feel them way down, and her tail head is starting to kind of really sink in. Her sides have sunk down, and this morning, every time I walk in, she's talking to me. And it's not like, hey lady, let me out of my stall talking. It's, hey lady, could you stay with me for a little bit? Because I just don't know how I'm feeling kind of talking. And as you're around your goats, you kind of get used to their vocalizations, especially individual personalities and patterns. And this is not like her. She usually doesn't talk at me unless she's really hungry or she doesn't like what I'm doing. And these are different vocalizations. So I know she's getting pretty close. We're done with milking for the day. 4-H fair is wrapping up. I'm bringing home a new goat tomorrow. I've already brought home a new goat from a show. I'm bringing home a new goat tomorrow who is an oldie but a goodie. She's actually originally from my herd, and Pinky has been very stingy on her daughters, and I love Pinky. Pinky linear appraised is an 88, and I only have 2 of her daughters. The only daughter I've ever sold came back up on the market the other day, and I saw it and was like, hey, I want to bring her back home. So she's been tested, she's been all the good things, but she'll be coming home tomorrow, and then I have 3 more goats coming. We're up around almost 50-ish to 60. I don't know. I use ish at the end of these sentences, guys, because it's to protect my mental health and because I really don't know how many goats I have. You know, I have enough. Hi, June. Hi, Django. Where you guys been? Off on adventures. Obviously, Mom. All right, coming back to you guys later in the day. We checked on Tulip this morning, and she's currently laying in the Titanic type pose of Jack, paint me like your French girls. And while I find that to be hilarious, I also know this is the same type of positioning that she donned when she was in her her first labor, which was last year, when she gave us little Mascari twerk. Now, if you guys remember, twerk was breech, 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 breech. It was just a little booty. And I had to reposition and get back legs. I'm thinking she's probably got triplets in there this year. And remember, Tulip is the one who miscarried in February. So actually it was early January that she miscarried. So we're catching her right before the end of show season. We got a couple more shows in the books to come up. And I'm actually just going inside to grab my tripod because she is starting to throw her head back and kind of act like she's not feeling that great, which means she's getting ready to start pushing. Now, for those of you that are new to, kidding at all, a lot of the times I get people asking me, when should I kid my goats? When's the best time to kid the goats? And it really just depends on your goals and just really knowing that there are going to be pros and cons to whatever season you choose. Spring can be wet and kind of warm and cold. Winter is cold, but there's no parasites. And then you have summer, where parasites are kind of in full bloom and it's hot, which means there are flies. And yeah, she was supposed to kid for me like in early April, but because of how she miscarried and I was like, I really want to keep her on track, and she was otherwise healthy and ready to be rebred, I rebred her. So here we are today. Okay, she does not want you there. Go away. Go away, Django. Okay. Also, last year she didn't want me in the pen with her at all. She didn't really even want to see me. So I'm just kind of trying to be fairly quiet outside of this filming and just watch and make sure that I've got my puppy pads to catch newborn kids and rubber gloves in case I have to go in. Everything else is within a quick grab. Really? Everybody wants to be serenaded in labor by a dog acting like he's gonna vomit. Lord. Sorry, girl. not my biggest fan. Totally aware of that. But she is nearing where she's been doing some kind of really hard pushes. Not really close together, but just that they are hard enough and they're starting to get closer, and I'm not seeing a ton of progression. And last time that she did this, she had her kid breach and I had to reposition, and that was not fun. So I'm really hoping that we don't have that problem here, but trying to respect her space and not freak her out. But she is in the throes. Like, we can't ignore that she's getting ready to have babies, and that even though she doesn't like me, we're approaching that where I'm like, we should be seeing some progress. So it's hard. It's hard to wait sometimes and really know when is it appropriate to intervene and when is it appropriate to just let nature do its course. I really try to let nature do as much as she can without my assistance. But I really like to have does that do not need me here to help them, but I'm always happy to be here in case I am needed. If you don't intervene with births, that's totally fine. And probably some of the births that I've been there for and I've heard it and just like, I'm just gonna pull. They probably could have done it on their own, but if they seem like they're struggling or that mommy's pushing a lot of effort, why not just help her? Save some energy that she can put back towards her kids, because she's gonna need a lot of energy for motherhood. That's mothers out there, we know that. When someone offers to help, let them help. You're refusing to look at me, Mom. You're refusing to look at me. The liquor's going. The liquor is going. Do you want to smell? You really want to lay down and push, don't you? I can tell. She is sunk in. Her tail head is doing the okay. You gonna sit on me? Just about? Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. She like never does that. Okay, you just need a little help on that one. You just real stuck.
Should there be two in there?
There probably is. She's just, this is the first one, so she's got to take a moment. Take a moment.
Is it a doe?
It's a doe.
Yay! Good girl. Good job, Mama.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, love her.
I love her. Good job, Mama.
Ladies first, huh? Good thing you're a good white mama. That would have been difficult. Yeah, that might have been difficult if you weren't a white mama.
You just look straight out.
Okay. You all right? me, huh? So once that first one got out of the way, oh, you're already trying to. It's okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi. Hello. She's okay. Where did you get 3 does?
She gave me
Holy crap, 3 does. Holy bajolies. Look at these bouncy little babies. Hello. Oh, hi. I know. You're like, I'm slick. I'm so slick.
the snake.
I'm slick. Look at all slick.
Sure you know that. Look at your pretty little girls. So proud of you, Mama. Especially since you have a beautiful water. That means
It really does.
that's amazing.
Little babies.
Such a miracle. She's doing a good job cleaning all 3.
Yeah,
She's a good mom.
that she is.
I hope she gives like her odor and stuff to them too. Maybe even a little bit of
Lunar
improvements.
with his background, it's a pretty good. That's a good breeding. What happened, Joe?
Gave birth. 3 little girls.
That's a lottery pick. That is crazy.
And the best part is, we bred her to Lunar, which has really good genetics and all that good stuff, and she has a really good odor, and her general appearance is mwah. So hopefully your kids have all that too.
Yep. I'm pretty sure she's done, but you never know.
The only problem we're gonna have is keeping the flies off. So.
Yeah. I can't believe it happened, guys. It is like a lottery pick. We never get the doe fairy doesn't visit us all that often. But with Tulip and her 3 so far, I'm pretty sure she's done. I'm pretty positive that she's going to be done, but I'm not 100%. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm glad that I kind of went in there and just made sure that they were coming right, because it did stimulate her to start pushing. I just think she had 2 trying to come at the same time. That's why I was just holding my hand in there for a second, because it felt like I had 2 different sets of hooves just kind of poking, and I was right. Now the second one did come head first, but she's nice and white, and this is why you want to breed does based on conformation, based on, you know, their levelness from hips to pins, their levelness thurl to thurl, their width from thurl to thurl, because that's what really makes it an easy kidding for this doe. So because she was so wide, even a good sized doe kid coming out head first didn't phase her at all. She was able to pass it, no problem, one really good push, and then her sibling was right on top of her before we could do anything with the next push. So Tulip, I think, is done. I'm gonna stick around just to make sure she's doing good. I'm gonna try to be removing all of the bedding. Mark went to go get some fly strips because fly strike is a thing and it happens super quick. So that's why I'm out here, and I actually have a fan over there that I'll be moving into this pen and securing so that we have some airflow over these guys. Not so much where it's gonna make them sick or ill or respiratory, but just enough to deter flies. And our flies seem like they know when it's nighttime. They just are not as crazy. So at night times when it drops, I can go ahead and turn the fans off like I normally do. But look at this. Hi. Hello, loves. Oh my gosh, she's so good. You did good, Tulip. Oh my God. Shoo. You can't ask for anything more than this. You really can't. 3 healthy babies, and their genders are what I wanted from this breeding. So I'm very happy. She's pushing, but I think this is. What is this? This is afterbirth, I think. This is just a bubble. This is just a bubble at the end. So I'm pretty sure, guys, that she's done. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, y'all, everybody's doing great. Mama's doing great, babies are doing great. We went ahead and she's dropped her placenta. She still does have a little bit of placenta left. She may actually have had 2 placentas. I've just never seen it kind of present in this way. She still has a water bag, but she obviously dropped a placenta because I was here for it. I saw it, and there's no more babies in there, so I'm it is what it is. So I am doing my best to get fly strips up, to get some of the flies to just go to those and leave these girls alone, which it's working. And I've got the placentas in this bag. I've rebedded them down to try to fight against fly strike. But I just wanted to share you guys their names with you guys. So a lot of you know that we have Lunar Howl is one of our butts, and that is who Tulip was bred to. So we have Tiptoe Tulip and we have Lunar Howl. And I decided I'm going to go ahead and look up all the different flowers that bloom only at nighttime. So we can kind of give a nod to Tulip, and we can give a nod to Lunar. So we have Datura, we have Chocolate Daisy, and we have Primrose. So those are the 3 little girls' names. And they're just loud, and she's nursing now. She's nursing. They're just loud. Everybody's gotten a drink. I've made sure of it. Mom's doing good. She got a good drink. You guys can see she's still maintaining good body conditioning even after her 3. Everything is all nice and bedded up. She's been given water. We'll feed her here in a little bit. But I'm just tickled pink. I am tickled pink with how everything is going. I'm glad that I'm done, even though, guys, I have 2 does being bred over in the stall over there with Mr. Lovebug. And it looks like I'm going to have late November babies. And that's okay. But we will have November babies, and I do plan to have a couple of January kids this year. Just because some of my does are no longer meant to go into the show ring. They're still good enough to contribute their genetics. They milk, they do all the things. They have high linear appraisal scores. They're just old enough, and I know that they've lost their competitiveness in a show ring. So they're going to be having babies in January, growing me out some really good, strong kids from them without the interference of parasites in January, even though it will be cold. But you know what? That's okay. It is what it is. You got to pick and choose pros and cons. But I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I just wanted to bring you along to see Miss Tulip have her 3 dolings as a second freshener with a beautiful udder, great body condition, and I cannot wait to see these girls mature, and we can't wait to get Tulip into a show ring or 3 or 4 or 5 before the end of the season. So thanks for being here with us on Mulberry Branch Farm. We appreciate that you chose to spend your time here. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. And in the meantime, we hope that you all stay healthy, be kind to one another, and we'll catch you all in the next one. God bless you. Bye, y'all.